All right, guys, so we've got Steve Patterson here from stevepattersontrading.com. So we've just done an absolutely superb interview on the Trading Nut podcast. So if you want to check that out, there should be a link under this on YouTube, or you might even be here on the tradingnut.com website. So we've jumped on a price chart, Steve's price chart, in fact, and he's going to walk us through something a bit interesting around timeframes. So Steve, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Cam. So as I was kind of just mentioning to Cam there, what's really important that I think a lot of traders really kind of miss the boat on is, the importance of looking at multiple time frames, not just looking at one situation. But as you can see here, as I mentioned in the interview, I trade a number of stocks. I have some of my favorites, right? And some of them I trade regularly, and I mostly trade these particular stocks just because they I'm very familiar with them, and I'm even though I have a multiple choice of different things that I can trade on any given day, this is something that I think is really important, that you don't just stick to your one time frame. And as I was showing Cam here, I trade right down to a 1 minute time frame. A lot of times when I'm actually looking for an entry, I'll use a larger time frame, like a 10-year, and then I'll bring it down to a 2-year 1 day, and then I'll go down to like a 6-month 1 day, and then I'll go even lower to a 20-day 15-minute, and then I'll even go lower all the way, work my way down to the 1 minute chart. And these are a lot of the assets that I trade. It gives me a pretty good selection. Out of all of these stocks, I have nice weekly options. So if I do find a trade that I'm particularly interested in, I can always find a very liquid option contract that will do it. And I was telling Cam, this is an algo that I've just finished writing right now, that you can see this actually incorporates signals that are 1 to 9 day holding periods. So if you're looking at charts, make sure you're looking at multiple time frames. The other thing I would encourage you is that if you are looking at charts, always have, especially with stocks, you always want to know what the earnings are. And you can see these little bubbles here. That's basically that's telling me what the change from the previous earnings were. So I always want to know the charts have to have something fundamental on them. If I was trading a Forex asset, I would probably have like the important economic data releases on it, right? So don't let your charts just be just be charts, but look at them from multiple time frames. Always get a bird's eye view, and then go right down to the ant view, and always have some type of fundamental backdrop that you're basing that bigger picture on. So kind of paint a picture. Like when you're painting a picture, you start with the background, you color that in, and then you get down to the shape of the body, and then you get down to the eyes, and then you get down to the eyelashes or the fingernails, right? And make sure you're always doing that, because if you're just looking at one thing all the time, it's going to eventually cost you a tremendous amount of money, right? I mean, let's just say I was looking at this level right here, and I was on a 1 minute time frame, and it came up into this level here. You can see it kind of rejected there, right? Now you might think, oh, that's great, that's a really big level, right? But if I zoomed out to another time frame, I might have seen that this level up here was actually even better, right?
Yeah.
So it's really important that you don't just stick to one thing, that you're covering all your bases, and it can save you a tremendous amount of money, right?
Brilliant. Well, look, that's really interesting stuff, and I think it's a great reminder for those people that are sort of getting stuck in a time frame and need to probably jump back out and have a look at the bigger picture as well. So, Steve, once again, thank you very much for coming on the show. Now, what's the best way for traders to get hold of you?
You can go to my website, pattersontrading.com, or you can add me on Skype, SSP Trader, not trading, SSP Trader on Skype. Happy to chat with anybody and give you a free 20-minute review of your trading and how you can instantly change it. Don't have to buy anything. It's all free.
Cool, and we'll hook that up in the show notes. So there's a link, should be under the YouTube video here, or if you're on the Trading Nuts site, it'll be probably above it. Check that out if you want to contact Steve on Skype and get some training. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you, Cam.